that drop of blood that makes him not betray that trust. He don't give a fuck how many racists tell him he should be racist. It don't fit in his paradigm if he got that one drop of blood, because them is his brothers. He don't see their color. He only see his tribal colors. That's it. And this is how you know and you gravitate towards your tribe, even when you don't know where your tribe at. You look around, and the people that give you love freely just because they feel like it, right? And they love you just because it's free. I can love you for free. Come on over here and get some of this love. Come to the barbecue. We love to see you there. You get to the barbecue, they treat you like you've been a special member of the family the whole time.
Like, hey, cousin.
Right? And you ain't never seen these people a day in your life. And they treating you like gold. Why they treating me so good? This your tribe, motherfucker. They glad to see you brought your ass back home. At least that's what they used to tell me when I get there. I know you folks, but you rock with the Stones, man. Come on, folks. You can rock with the Stones today.
So videos where you said you be flipping just to throw the algorithm off. I was like, he absolutely did this. Sometimes you really can't keep up. Oh, but when you do, hey, this shit's crazy. This shit's crazy.
Look, the AI can't keep up. But them gangbangers and them thug niggas be matching every motherfucking flip. The same shit I be doing with the words is what they be doing with their hands. The same shit. I'm just using words. They just throwing up they set. I'm going in, I'm using the pattern, the speech pattern that's signatured after the subconscious mind organizing of information, so that I can connect as many dots as possible in your subconscious mind in order to polish the mirror that's called the black dot. Once that mirror is polished, you see clearly you don't need me no more. And I'm just trying to make it as many motherfuckers not need me as possible.
Fine. I hear you. I hear you. Now that's dope. And that's how I got into the whole human design, which kind of took me like, because I heard about it years ago, but then.
Yeah, that's the great arcana I was talking about in the last video.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, human design, the great arcana, the great work. The work of building Solomon's temple, the temple of man.
That's exactly what it is.
Right. And the temple of man houses Solomon, the soul of man.
Yeah, right.
Right. And Solomon has to go into the shrine in order to find out who is the Black Madonna so he can get his blessing from Big Mama.
So then
the Black Madonna is the next heir to be Grand Matriarch. See, they don't tell you the structure that it is the papal, the Roman Catholic Church is patterned off the civil priestesses. The only one supposed to wear black is the one who sits on the Queen of Heaven and Earth seat that they keep suspended in the air. Because if a man sit in it, they automatically lose patriarchal rights all over the earth instantly. So before they make that mistake of letting the janitor come through mopping and sit his ass in it, they elevated that bitch 30 feet in the sky in the church. And you can look that shit up to see it yourself if you don't believe me. And the Pope chair sit under the motherfucker. And then they told us we was one nation under God. They never told her she wasn't in her seat right now. That's the great work. And that shit works great when it's in its proper motherfucking order. Put the power where the power goes, shit run the way it's supposed to run. That's the simplest explanation of matriarchy.
It is.
Put the power where it's supposed to go, and it'll run the way it's supposed to run according to the laws of nature. We elephants in human form. Look at the elephant. Watch how they do. You don't even see a bull elephant until distress come, and you don't even hear Big Mama, the queen matriarch, call his ass until you see that motherfucker busting out of nowhere. Where did this big burly motherfucker come from?
I'm charging from. You're right, actually.
Yeah, because she's sending him messages in the ground. He don't walk with the women and the children. Him and the mother and them young bull males are out on the periphery. They patrolling the outskirts of where the women is. And as soon as the matriarch pound on that motherfucking ground and get that low grunt and they feel that rumble in the earth, it ain't enough lions in the motherfucking jungle to stop the motherfucking bull elephants from seeing what Big Mama wants. And Angel Bay a bull elephant. But he is Chicago bull. A big ass moose. He's a bison that won't be moved. And he in the rut. That means he ready to go. And Boy Blue, the crooked man, that nigga ready to walk. That's Big Tookie, the king crab. He don't fit in no fucking bucket, so he can't be part of no crab in the bucket shit. He don't even fit in the bucket. So the king crab is the crab that can walk over the bucket and get all the crabs out if you give him a chance. They thought he was dead because they packed him on ice. But now man on ice is a soul on fire. They done fucked up. That's going to be the shocker because they told us he was dead. Lying motherfuckers.
They told us he was dead. Oh my God. They really did. They televised it. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Made articles about it and all kind of shit.
All kind of shit. Oh my God.
But I already knew since the 60s they wasn't going to be able to kill him because Eldridge Cleaver told me. When he wrote that hard-ass book called Soul on Ice. And then he wrote that bullshit called Soul on Fire. Then he flipped that shit. And then it came through a Wes Craven shocker off of a motherfucking Eazy-E Ice Cube beef. Right? So there was a Lethal Injection straight out of Compton off of a West Side Connection, making niggas bow down when they come to our town. When they westward bound, fool. I ain't a hater like you. Bow down to a player that's greater than you. At this game we playing called the knockaround game, where we be knocking motherfuckers around, but only the gorillas stand up because the rest of them niggas getting knocked down. They done fucked around and let the gorillas come through the gate. And that's how the GDs got in the dope, off Gorilla Gride. That's GD Ride. They didn't even see it coming because they was watching the flash when I motherfucking telepathically connected with their ass. So now you got motherfucking G's in all the streets that's starting to see who we really be. And what did DMX say? They don't even know who we be. They don't know who we be. But we know who we be.
We know who we be.
Right?
Oh my God.
We know who we be. Real recognize real, and a lot of ours are starting to look real familiar now.
All right. Cool. I can take that. I appreciate you, as always.
All the time. I'm gonna see if I can get some questions on the men in the matriarchy.
All right, take it easy.
Okay, sweetie.
Bye.
All right.
But you gotta X me out.
I got you.
All right.
Up, brother.
How you doing, sweetie?
I'm good. How you been?
I'm good. That big old magnetic smile you got brighten up the whole goddamn day for a motherfucker.
Oh, what's up, family?
What's on your mind today? What you want to chop it up on?
Everything. I'm getting men arguing with me like women. I am getting it from all fronts. I'm getting messages from Mama. I love him. That lightning in the sky is changing my life.
Crooked man walking.
Yes.
Look, them dudes that you say be arguing with you like a woman, you just see the bitch in them. Don't waste your time.
He's like, I'm going to call my sisters. I'm like, no. You call your sisters when I have a problem with you. Because I can't talk to you how I can talk to them. And then let the people who are close to you relay it to you. You got a problem with me, so let me call a man. Since you don't respect me enough to talk to me like a woman, I'm going to call a man and you talk to him like that. I bet you won't. He got an attitude. He stormed off. It was crazy. But I see what you said about all skin
Did he
folks.
snap his fingers? Did he snap his fingers in the zigzag motion?
He was doing this. He was doing this. No. But I'm like, are you clapping at me? I'm like, yeah, no. What you got to do is stop talking to me like you crazy boy. I was like, I'm going to call a guy and you can talk to him. He's like, no, I'm going to call my sisters. I'm like, okay, you go and do that. All skin folks, not kin folk, and they showing their colors. If you listen close, even the women that aren't on your side, they
gonna tell you
immediately.
They gonna tell you.
It's not a compliment to tell anybody that, oh, I'm jealous of that. Oh, like that's not a compliment. You see,
soon as I hear the word jealous, it's a red flag to me. Dirty motherfuckers is on their way.
Pretty much. That's my question. The Pope in China, why is he in jail? Did you hear that? Pope? Yeah, one of the popes, one of the priests, like one of their grand priests is in jail.
Probably for being a fag. Probably touching on little boys. I don't know. I didn't see nothing about it. But 9 out of 10, if they true to form, he probably was touching on one of them little Japanese boys over there, and to keep the Yakuza and the samurai from beheading his motherfucking ass, they decided to lock his punk ass up, dress wearing son of a bitch.
I cannot. Okay, next question is, I am going about my tribe. Now, am I doing this because I'm trying to elect a leader? I don't feel like I have learned my craft enough to lead. So how many people should be in my matriarch to begin with? I don't want it to be too many. Right now, I have 4, and I feel like that's not a good number. I want it either 3, 6, or 9. What's a good number?
You already said you don't need me to answer it. You just got to accept the answer for yourself that you gave yourself, which is going to make you be more powerful than if I give you a number. Okay. Look, Big Mama be talking to y'all, and y'all be second guessing her. I don't second guess her. I know when she's talking to me. So look, listen to your heart. When you feel something, trust what you feel to guide you correctly. And the one thing about it, you are not allowed to lie to yourself for one reason. You don't know you fucking lying. So when you tell yourself you need the right answer, you got to give yourself the right answer, and you got to give yourself the time to let your higher self put the pieces together, and then you'll be going about your day, and then an answer occur to you with the reason.
Okay.
Right? So your power is the palm chakras. That's why they have you hold hands in church.
Okay.
Because the palm chakras, but you do not hold in hands properly in the church in order to get the maximum effect of the chakra alignment. Because the fingers are supposed to be interlocked like this and not the hands closed together like this. And the reason you interlock in the fingers is you have meridians at each fingertip. And then on the back of the hand, there's meridians that correspond to that. And then you got a chakra in your palm.
Yeah.
Right? So, like if you put your 2 hands together and lock them together, like that. When you hold hands with the sisters, hands up like that.
Okay.
Just like that. That's the proper technique. Now, you see where your fingertips is touching the back of your hand?
Yes.
Those are meridian to meridian connections.
Nice.
Okay, now, in the palm of your hands is a chakra, which is an open channel.
Okay. And so I can feel it.
Right. So when you get, and then you put your palms together in that position, and now y'all can move energy. If only one of y'all have to know how to move the energy.
That would be me.
Right? And whatever y'all put on y'all intentions, whatever it do, don't let it be nothing malicious.
Because I'll get it back threefold, right?
That shit coming so hard and fast. Just wish for some good shit for somebody.
Okay.
Right? Now, intensify that by 10 by putting your feet on the grass in the soil.
I can make the sun come out, Rod. I've been practicing my butt off ever since.
Yeah, all you gotta do is fucking smile. You light the whole goddamn place up. You don't need no sun.
Make the sun come out. Like, and another thing, because of all the electrical storms, I've been trying to tell a lot of people, because somebody ain't somewhere, it's like, oh, alkali water, drink a lot of alkali water. You don't need to be a battery right now. It's all spring water right now until the electrical storms stop. Because if you notice, if you are like vibrating high, it's burning you out. You're tired. You feel like you've ran a mile. It's the alkali water. Stop drinking it. Pause for a second. Spring water.
Or distilled.
Yeah, distilled.
But,
I can't find distilled water. Which one is better?
It's not. It don't work like that. You got different types of water. You got more different types of water than they want to tell you, and they all do something different.
Okay. Now, I was watching something where they were like, oh, water and oils are mixed, but it's a certain water that's like so
pH 11.
pH 11. Why I ain't had no pen and paper sitting here with you, and I know better, and I left it. pH 11. And then
I'm saving the live. You can always come back to it.
And then there's another. How come I can't find anything on the gold that our bodies think is called penoline?
Because they don't want you to know it. Because most of it is in cerebral spinal fluid, but they don't call it that when they talk about it. They call it colloidal gold or diatomic gold.
Colloidal gold, diatomic gold. Okay. Next, I know I got like a million questions because I'm always trying to request you to get on live. And I'm like, yo, you don't have it. And I got like a million questions for him. All right. Now, Age of Aquarius. Everybody keeps trying to say that it didn't start yet.
It started in 2012 on the Mayan calendar. The Mayan calendar never was changed from the closing of the age. So when you read Edgar Casey, he tell you that around the year, between the years 2012 to 2019, a great teacher was going to come on the scene and begin to teach the world. Also, you can find the same prophecy of Nostradamus, right? So they know that the closing of the age is coming.
Okay.
Then you had the lady Blind Baba from whatever the fuck her name is from Russia, who gave the same prophecy. The eyes of three oracles having the same prophecy over a 2,000-year period is so far to impossible, and all three of them converge in under a 200-year period or 500-year period. That's right?
Wild.
Right. So now a lot of the skeptics, just Bible thumpers, say that the only reason they all can agree on that prophecy is because there's biblical prophecy in Revelations. Right.
Question.
But yeah.
When you're done, another question. Now, King James's first book was a book on demons. I heard like they had.
It was called the Book of Demonology.
Yes. Now, he was called.
Demons are not what they told you they was. You was lied to about what a demon is.
He went back and sold out like the true like Moorish people for a seat at the throne, and that's how he got the name King James, right? Didn't he sell like all of like the secrets and flip it upside down to put it in the Bible?
No, it was already there. Constantine in 325 AD had a group of priests assemble the Bible. All King James did was commission the scholars of the day to render it from Latin because it had became a Septuagint Vulgate Bible. And they translated it from the Latin to the English, right? And then over the years, they translate directly from the Greek in the New Testament to English and from the Hebrew in the Old Testament in Egypt. In the Old Testament as they begin to revise it. So as they revised it, they didn't refer back to the Latin. They referred back to the Hebrew and the Greek.
Okay. So was the Latin one was more true to self?
No, the Latin one was the one that King James had translated. It was originally in Hebrew and Greek text because the Nicene Council was so-called Hebrews and Greeks. Okay. But they was melanated like me and you.
Asking for thank you, folks. Okay, got that. Now, next question. Manly P. Hall. His book on the secret teachings of all times.
Secret teachings of all ages.
Of all, yes. It's that book. I find that book is like a really good reference point to other books. I felt like he kept it like totally 100 in the book. Is there another book that would be comparable to that book?
Madame Blavatsky's work, the Theosophy, Isis Unveiled is one, and the Secret Doctrine is the other. And then you also got Rudolf Steiner's Anthroposophy that goes into a lot, give you a lot of reference works with it. Madame Blavatsky got reference volumes that separate from the book. That's a whole book.
Okay, so I'm gonna get that. That should be my first one as a matriarch to get that book. So I can start.
No, you should study. You should be looking at tribal structures, right? And you should be looking at Okay, so the modern corporate structure, a corporation, all of the board members is the structure to set up the tribe.
Okay.
You assess the skill set of the people involved, and then you know what to make them a minister of.
That's what I'm trying to do right now. That's I'm like, what craft do you have? What do you bring to the foreground? Now,
a lot of people don't know.
My 3 questions. Now, in your Emerald tablets, I kind of broke it down to there's one part like you have to ask people 3 questions. It's like being a gatekeeper. Who are you? What do you want and where are you going? And depending on how they answer those questions will determine like their place in the tribe or if they should even be. Like, is there a better way?
Those are questions. Those are questions. You know what you just talked about, demonology?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to give you an explanation about something. Let me get a drink.
Okay. Me too.
Okay. Let's say that your father